podcast.
Welcome
to the pod. This is so warm.
What, your light is so warm?
Feel it. It's so, I can't even get it in shot. It's so warm.
Did you just say feel it?
It's so sunny here. I've had to shut my blind because it was just ruining the shot.
It's sunny here too.
Right, we're doing a podcast.
What are we doing first? I think we should do...
Will we be boring?
What we always do first. You know what we haven't done in a while? The Sorrowscopes as well. Let's start Sorrowscopes, which is the bad news, and then we'll go to the good news, hopefully.
Yay!
With the Astro Twins.
I've found the Gemini one. Stop worrying about the mistakes you've made and start worrying about the mistakes you will make. They're going to be way worse. Thank you.
Thanks, Sorrowscopes.
I don't even have any comment to make on that other than I'm sad now.
Oh, maybe the Astro Twins will cheer you up.
Who here could use some time off? As globe-trotting Jupiter reverses course in your 12th house. I've lost the post-it note.
Oh no.
12th house is the introspective house.
Right.
In Finland.
Mm-hmm.
And retreat today. You'll start daydreaming about sunrise yoga on a tropical beach, unwinding at a luxurious resort, or maybe simply catching up with your Z's during a relaxing staycation at Casa Twin.
Where is Casa Twin?
Is that what my house is? Mojo Dojo Casa Twin house. Oh god, I have to take a shot.
Oh no.
Every time Barbie comes up.
Just pretend this is vodka.
Where was it? You're sure to benefit from a break, even if all you can manage is some extra white space on your calendar for low-key alone time. That sounds interesting.
It's low-key.
But between now and the 30th of December, tapping into your imagination and your spiritual side will also replenish your reserves. So cue up some guided meditations, crack open a dream journal, or pull out your paintbrushes and leave the left brain world behind for a bit.
Brain world.
That sounds fun. A nice little bit of interstellar travel over to the left brain world.
Yeah.
Dream journal. Have you started a dream journal yet?
No. I've been having weird dreams recently, but...
At this point, I think I'm your dream journal because you just tell me about weird dreams.
Maybe.
About going down a slide in a hotel or some nonsense where it was.
Started in a shopping mall and then turned into a hotel, and to get out I had to go down a slide through everyone's room.
And everyone just looks at you.
Just like... Okay, there she goes.
They didn't actually know there's a slide there until you come down through it.
There's a slide in the middle of the room.
Was it like an open one so they could just jump in, or was it like...
Yeah, they could just climb on.
Oh, we've got my other thing to do as well, like Astro style. Raise your hand if you're ready for a sabbatical. Today, nomadic Jupiter turns retrograde in your 12th house of healing.
Healing?
Change it every time until the 30th of December. Visions of thatched tropical beach huts, yoga retreats, or maybe just a long nap will dance through your head.
A long nap.
Yeah, it's got, what's that? I can't even work that out. 4 O's in it.
That is a long nap. That's 4 hours worth of nap.
Give yourself the break you deserve, even if that simply involves peeling a few items off your overbooked schedule so you have room to breathe and relax at home. This 4-month phase is perfect for exploring your spiritual interests or plumbing the depths of your subconscious mind. Mario?
You're Luigi. Oh, Luigi, what are you doing here?
Green Mario.
Green Mario.
Right, I'm taking it off. It's making my head far too warm. It's already too warm. Perhaps with the help of a shaman or hypnotherapist.
Goodness.
Self-knowledge is the key to freedom after all. Right, Sorrowscopes of the Pisces.
The fish.
The Earth will be consumed by the expanding sun in 7.5 billion years. You might have a date by then.
Ugh.
Finally some optimism. That's what we need to hear. Watch what you say and type after candid Jupiter turns retrograde in Taurus and your communication zone today. This was the same last time for you, wasn't it? It's just talking about... It's like, it fluctuates for you. It's either be careful what you say or just speak your mind and don't care if you hurt people's feelings.
I don't know what to do anymore.
With your co-ruling planet backtracking until December 30th.
December 30th?
You'd be smart to make silence is golden your new motto.
That's what you said.
We're right, just don't talk. Instead of broadcasting your thoughts, you could use them as fodder for a creative undertaking like a poem or song. How are you going to sing or say that poem or song if you're not allowed to speak?
I'll have to just have those like big cards with the words on it.
I've got something to tell you, but I have to tell you through song,
Please,
which you have to sing.
just like, please don't. Don't do that.
The thorn that is in your side will never know their nefarious deeds spawned such imaginative work.
What?
Well, they will if you sing the song to them. Or maybe that's the point, no one will sing it, so nobody finds out.
Why is there a thorn in my side?
It's like that song by the Smiths.
What?
The boy with the thorn in his side. Retrograde governs the past, so consider reconnecting with far-flung friends over the next 4 months. A road trip to peep the fall foliage could be just what you all need.
A road
Whoa.
trip? Where are we going?
Where are we going? Is it close to Alton Towers?
Or Flamingo Land?
Flamingo Tower? Let's see if the Astro style version can shed any more light on
What?
any of that.
What just happened?
Open mouth, insert ankle boot.
I will not.
No. Today, as Truthbearer Jupiter, your sign's co-ruler, pivots retrograde in Taurus and your third house of communication.
Third house? Do we have a third house?
We've not got that one.
God. A new house?
Wait, we're just 3 go above 4.
Where is our communication house?
Houston,
What?
because ground control.
Okay.
Not even question that, yeah. Yes, yeah, I'll take it.
Yeah,
I'll
we'll
take
build it there. It's fine.
There we go, it's in Houston.
Texas?
Third house of communication, you'll need to be more mindful of what you say, type, or text. With a candid planet in reverse until the 30th of December, it may be wise to keep more thoughts to yourself. Better yet, how about you use them as cathartic inspiration for an EP, a semi-functional or semi-fictional short story, a semi-fictional short story, or another creative work. Life imitates art, but your nemesis doesn't need to know that she inspired that graphic, edgy novel you penned. That edgy graphic novel
Who
you penned.
is my nemesis?
She doesn't need to know. She doesn't need to know that your nemesis. Since retrograde rules the past, get back in touch with old friends from across the globe. You could reunite at a fall festival or arrange an apartment swap over the coming 4 months. How does that help you get in touch? As if you're like swapping houses, you're not seeing each
we're
other.
not, like,
You're just like
visiting
walking
each other.
about touching their possessions going, it looks like they at some point bought a thing. You've got friends all over the globe apparently.
I know.
Like Pedro Pascal and presumably Ellie.
Yeah. Did you see people think he's gay because he was at a Beyonce concert?
He was at a Beyonce concert, so he must be. And what do you think?
If he came out and said, "Oh yeah, I'm gay," I wouldn't be surprised, but I would still marry him.
Oh, you'd be his beard.
As what?
I'm gonna take him off your list.
No.
He doesn't belong there
No,
anymore.
you can't do this to me.
Did we just do all the Astro stuff there?
I think so. And we got a new house.
And we got in your house. Have you got a little picture to flash up of what it looks like?
It's right here.
The Pedro conversation was almost a pretty good segue into something a while ago. I made a thing for your birthday.
It was all about men.
And Pedro's right front and centre.
But I also made something for your birthday.
Which we didn't show on the podcast, even though we were supposed to have shown on the podcast.
This is all your fault.
It's this. It says, I hate May things, but I can never hate her. That's what I was talking about. I want to point out.
I know.
Did you know that you did
I
that?
sent it like, oh, never mind.
Ow, I just hurt myself on my pen.
Don't do that.
Don't know why I'm so well known as the guy that hates things.
That is all you.
It's my fault. I complain about things.
You like some things, Elizabeth Debicki.
I tolerate this podcast, I suppose. That
See, that's where you go wrong.
I'll say I like it then. Fine. I
But
like the
no,
podcast.
No, because then it's like forced. You can't just be like, okay, I like it then.
Right. I'll take it back, and at some point throughout the podcast, I'll say it on my own accord, and it'll sound more true.
Okay.
Right. So what was the next thing? The note says we are Monica and Chandler. Let the people know.
Yeah. Well, that's a segue into whatever quiz we're doing, I think.
What quiz are we doing? Are we going to the wiki how and letting it decide for us? What mood are we in right now? Happy and silly, sad and depressed, super serious, tired, curious, or bored?
Curious.
What do we want to learn about? My dating life, self-growth, health, fun stuff, friendships, all things mystical.
Friendships.
It sounds like these quizzes will be perfect for you. Give one of them a try. What human emotion am I quiz? What is my aesthetic quiz? Is my friend toxic quiz? What lightsaber colour am I quiz? Are you best friends quiz?
Oh.
Which Taylor Swift era am I quiz? They're all pretty good actually.
On the friendship topic, should we do is my best friend toxic or whatever it was?
Friendships are all about offering support, sharing love, and keeping the good vibes flowing.
Aw, cute.
Wait a minute. But lately your friend doesn't seem to pass the vibe check.
Oh no.
Could the friendship be turning toxic, or is your friend just going through a rough patch? We're here to help. Hit the start quiz button to get a better idea if your friend is toxic or not, and what they can do, what you can do if they are. Start quiz, let's go.
Ah.
How often does your friend flake on plans? Constantly, frequently, occasionally, never.
Like each question.
Well,
is-
we pass them back and forth, so it's
Yeah.
okay, go for it. You just told them a big secret. Are their lips sealed? Not at all. They've probably spilled the beans already. Doubtful. At least one other person probably knows about it. Possibly. They're pretty trustworthy, but they've slipped up before. Absolutely, they won't tell a soul. Who's answering this one? I'm confused.
You answer it. You've told me secrets before,
Yeah, and
so
I'm assuming you've never told
I don't
anyone.
think I have.
What's your friend's sense of humour like? Pretty mean, passive aggressive. It feels like I'm above all our jokes. Not great. They're funny sometimes, but they're also pretty insensitive. Playful. Sometimes they tease me a little too much, but it's not malicious. Respectful. Their jokes never cross the line.
You're sometimes funny.
I'm sometimes funny.
When you don't mean to be, you're just funny.
I believe that, yeah, actually. You tell your friend you had a super tough day. How does your friend respond? You think that's bad? Wait until you hear about my day. Probably wasn't that bad. I'm sorry, that sounds really frustrating. Oh no, what happened? Tell me all about it. So you should answer this one because you're the one that's responding.
Probably the last one.
Oh no, what happened? Tell me all about it.
Spill the tea.
How often is your friend involved in some type of drama? Once a week easily, they're constantly fighting with someone. Once a month, there's always drama lurking around the corner. Once a year, they're involved in drama occasionally, but not often. Almost never. I can't remember the last time they were involved in a conflict. I'm answering this one about you. So you tell me about drama that's like
It's not my drama.
you're tangentially linked to,
Yeah.
but it's like not your drama. I'll just put never then. You just called out your friend on something hurtful they said. What's the response? You're being way too sensitive. I'm sorry you feel that way, but it's not my fault you can't take a joke. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings. I'm so sorry. What can I do to make this right?
I'm sorry I hurt your feelings.
Not accepted.
I knew it.
You just got 96% in your final exam. What's your friend's reaction? Wow, you did way better than I thought. That's pretty good, but I actually scored 98. Congrats, you must feel so relieved. That's fantastic. I knew you could do it. That's fantastic. I knew you could do it.
Really? I would have thought it was... That's better than I imagined.
With 1 being bad and 10 being great, how would you rate your friends' listening skills? 1 to 2, it feels like I'm talking to a wall. 3 to 5, not great, but they could be worse. 6 to 7, I have their attention 75% of the time. 8 to 10, when I'm talking, I know I have their full attention.
Depends.
5% of the time. What, my attention?
Yeah.
My attention just disappears.
I know.
How would you describe your friendship in 1 word? One-sided. That's kind of 2 words, isn't it? It's hyphenated, but it's one-sided. I don't feel like I'm seen or heard. Tiring. I feel pretty drained after spending time with them. Good. We have our ups and downs, but they make me happy. Amazing. I feel very valued and cherished.
You can answer this one.
I can answer this one. I'll flip the paper for it. Because being sincere is cringe.
Right?
Fine, I'll just click the bottom one fine.
What was the bottom one?
I hate her very much. Your friend likely isn't toxic. What do your results mean? It seems like your friend treats you with plenty of respect and courtesy on a day-to-day basis. When they say or do something hurtful, it sounds like they're willing to take accountability and apologise when they mess up. That's great to hear. Keep your friendship in great shape by building on the good communication skills you already have by visiting the third house in Houston. Be honest with your friend whenever they do or say something it upsets you, using I statements. Example, I really appreciate being heard. When I was growing up, my dad didn't listen to me, and it makes me feel so bad. When you hear me and really listen, I appreciate it so much. Wow.
Jesus.
Who wrote this? We wanted Soldier Poet King Jing.
Soldier, yeah. I just know it took TikTok by storm, that song.
It's just a bardcore song. It's
people love it.
Huzzar, you've entered a medieval kingdom and must don the role of a soldier, poet, or king. So, will you wield a sword, pen, or wear a crown? Take our quiz, answer these questions, and discover if your personality type best matches a soldier, poet, or king. Are we doing this as I answer one, you answer one, or you answer all of them?
Back and forth.
In a world sorry, I'll start again. In a world where you can say anything to your boss, what do you say? I deserve a raise. I know my work is valuable. Thank you, they deserve recognition too. You could say that to them anyway. Why did you hire me? I struggle with self-doubt. I don't say anything, they're the boss. What says goes.
Well, what do you say?
I want a raise, gimme. Out of these options, which job would you prefer? Politician, spokesperson, or CEO? Police officer, security guard, or fireman? A structured 9 to 5 in an office doing whatever? A writer, playwright, or artist?
If I'd pick writer, I'm gonna get poet.
Yeah.
So,
but
click it.
Your friends would describe you as strong and reliable, consistent and dependable, free-spirited and creative, honest and witty. Free-spirited and creative. Next. If you could have one wish come true, what would it be? That everyone would do their jobs adequately, to never have to work again, that those I love would always be protected, to not attract conflict wherever I go.
That those I love are always protected.
Oh my god, that's so wholesome. You're a king. We're a king.
We're a king. Oh my god.
We kinged.
We stan a king.
You wear a heavy crown with pride. You're a natural born leader, ready to sacrifice your own wants and needs for your loved ones. There are duties and responsibilities that need to be taken care of, and if you don't do them, who will? People are drawn to your compassionate energy, and you'll do whatever it takes to protect them. Although leadership comes natural to you, you often feel burdened. You're willing to make sacrifices for the greater good, but you can't help but think, what if? Remember, your dreams don't have to be put on hold. Following your passions is also a sign of great power.
We're so powerful.
Are king. I'm going to put my crown on.
Green Mario, you're back. Should we do framed?
We can do frame.
You've been framed.
You can have 3 seconds of looking at it before I open this tab.
Thanks.
And if you say what I think it is, we win.
Okay, I do know what it is.
What do you think it is?
Bug's Life.
That's what I thought.
Damn it, we knew it straight away.
Ah, god damn it was. What were the other pictures? Oh.
I'm sure we would have got it by now.
Oh yeah, 4 would have been easy, yeah. We've got episode. Oh, Hell on Wheels. Unless it's Westworld.
Could be.
It was Westworld.
Was it?
We're too good at this. When we did this before, we kept getting them wrong.
It just depends on the day.
So this next one is plot words. Have you got plot words up?
Yes.
The opening word is witch. The witches. It's not the witches. Magic.
Magic Mike. Licorice Pizza's there.
They've not got witches or magic. They've just got underage relationships.
School of Witch.
School of Harry Potter. Oh, which one though? The Philosopher's Stone. Apparition. Harry Potter.
Harry Potter. The Goblet of Fire. Teenage Crush.
Unless it's
Half-Blood
the
Prince.
Half-Blood Prince. Yeah!
We did it!
We're so good at this.
We're so smart.
Let's do a normie thing. Do what these normie people do.
What?
Let's play Wordle.
Oh, Jesus.
I'm gonna start with brain. Light. Oh, my Luigi mustache fell out.
You've grown a full mustache in the course of 1
That's
minute?
how long you're taking to come up with a Wordle guess.
Something beginning with G.
I don't think it does start with G.
Wait, why doesn't gives? It's got GI at the start. I was right.
Is it the giddy? Hit the giddy. Ah, see, we're actually quite smart.
Interesting.
Well done us. What else have we got on the podcast today? 1 star and 10 star.
1 star and 10 star. Some of our favourites, maybe? What is your favourite film of all time?
You were never really here, I suppose. Only because I know how you'd react to me saying licorice pizza.
Is that your favourite film? Or is it just one of your favourites?
Not really. You're never really here is kind of still top for me. So we start with the 1 star. Get the anger out of the way.
Yep.
One of the most boring films I've sat through. Pretentious, boring, overly reflective, and clearly aimed at film buffs who will no doubt find all sorts of references in this film. Unfortunately, the end product was a very tedious experience in trying to stay awake. It doesn't really reference things too much. It references Taxi Driver a little bit.
Oh no.
But beyond that, there's Psycho references as well. The music references Psycho bits, but it doesn't really reference things all too much. Have you seen You're Never Really Here?
I've still to watch it. And those reviews are putting me off even more.
But they don't know what they're talking about.
Well, read a 10 star and prove everyone wrong.
If you really like a good, deep psychological drama, this is the movie for you. Joaquin is better than ever. I really think he uses the pain of his brother's death to get so intense. There were a couple of times when I got flashes of Jack Nicholson in The Shining.
Oh.
If you're not going to watch the movie from the beginning to end without constantly pausing, you're going to lose the emotional attachment you create when watching such insanely convincing actors. I respect the way they keep most potentially bloody violent scenes to a minimum. I loved it. We're moving on to your film now.
I've thought about it. It always changes, but my favourite film is The Incredibles.
That won't have any 1 stars. Why is this so popular? This film is from the much acclaimed Pixar company, which have made other hits such as Finding Nemo, A Bug's Life, and Monsters Inc. And FN and BL were pleasant enough. MI was pretty poor. So it was slightly unexpected to see Pixar deliver us this dull and unoriginal script for a superhero flick.
Mm-hmm.
What do you mean unoriginal?
It's the
In what way is it unoriginal?
It's one of the most original superhero things.
Exactly. The Incredibles lacks the intelligent humour which has made so many animated movies in the past decade appeal to all members of the family, and it tries to make up for this with poor references to things parents might know, and it works with the concept of superheroes who can't just use their powers and have the glory in the world we live in.
It's not trying to be a comedy, I don't think.
Do we need to read a 10-star review for a film we already know is a 10?
I don't even think we do. We're giving it 10 stars.
Yeah.
I think we're all podcast out.
In that case, like and subscribe. And no, who are we? I can't.
What is going on?
It's an Xbox. I found the plectrum. Are we a poet king?
Well, we already know we're a king.
But individually, who's the poet and who's the soldier? Flip for you.
And the turtle is a soldier.
You're a poet.
I'm a poet and I don't know it? Wow.
That means we live in a sort of society where we can't send women to war. That's so...
Unless you send a poet to war. We live in a society. Goodbye. Subscribe.
Goodbye.
Smash
Subscribe and like.
the like button.
Bye.
Bye. Wait.
Yeah.
You're that
you-
side. Oh my god. Yeah.
Nice. That was cute.
That was a moment.